Hello to the First Baptist Tulsa family. Given the events in Texas this last week, I thought it would be good before Sunday morning just to send out a short message concerning your safety and your security when you show up to worship and to community groups this next Sunday morning. So first of all, I would encourage you to pray for this church in Texas. That the tragedy that they have to absorb and deal with is just beyond what many of us can comprehend. So if you would pray for that church. A few things I want you to know is that at First Baptist Tulsa, we do have a lot of security measures already in place. Some you see and some you don't see. We have security cameras covering almost every square inch of perimeter around our campus. We have wonderful greeters in our parking lot. We have wonderful ushers in our worship center and throughout our campus that are aware and are looking and who are observant. We also have security. Not only hired security, but we have an armed police officer here on Sunday morning. And I've asked specifically this next Sunday morning that our security be increased. And if nothing else, just for your own sense of comfort and security. We also have, and not everyone knows this, but we have a plainclothes police officer. And I like to say at least one plainclothes police officer in each worship gathering on Sunday morning who's observing, who's watching, and who's watching out for you. So given the events in Texas this last week, it's time for us to take the next step and to consider active shooter defense training. I'm still learning the lingo. Active shooter defense training. Our staff will be undergoing this training next week with our security company, and then at our next leaders training with our community group leaders, ushers, and deacons, I'm going to ask everyone to be a part of that as well. And for those who are concealed carry especially, I would request you to be a part of that training. It's interesting that we live in a day where we have to do such a thing, but we do live in a sinful world and we deal with consequences of sinful choices. We can't control everything that happens, but what we can do is pray for God's protection and to be as prepared as we possibly can be. Pray for this church in South Texas. Pray for our own security and safety, not only in churches, but in shopping malls, at concerts. And let's encourage people to be wise, to be aware, and to trust God's providence, and to never live in fear. May God bless you this week. Bye-bye.